All right, y'all, it's another Bad Podcast, and I got a very special guest today. I got my boy Ransom, Duffel Bag Ran. If some of y'all might know him back from the Mixtape days, Mixtape League, some of y'all might know him from now. He got a lot of new stuff. I think you just dropped a project too. You just dropped the 2021 project this year, because I just seen that pop up.
Crime Scenes. I actually dropped it last year, December. But it got kind of it got flagged and got taken down. So I had to kind of re-put it. I put it back out. So it's definitely a December album, but it's considered last year.
What's about the before we even get to be started? It's obvious that you like movies. What is the deal with everything being named a movie? Like, where did that come up?
I love movies, man. I love movies, TV shows and shit like that. I like that shit.
TV show. All right. Well, wait. What's your favorite TV show? What you watching?
I just watched the Game of Thrones and shit. Shit fucked me up.
You just not on the Game of Thrones, man. I know the finale. I know the last season fucked you up. That last season is bullshit.
I like this shit, man. Maybe because I seen it all the way through. I watched 1 through 8 straight.
You just locked in, quarantined in.
Yeah, I just locked in.
Nah,
so it was straight to me. Like, it was like one long ass movie to me.
Jon Snow was really getting them. And the Night King. I didn't like how Arya got to kill the Night King after I waited 8 seasons to watch Jon Snow fight him. I ain't like that.
That was kind of crazy. And, that was kind of crazy. But nah, it was fine. But nah, now that you say that, that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I was like, I waited 8.
Yeah, I don't think I like that either, man.
They built it up. Like, it was the TV show fault. They built him up for 8 seasons.
That nigga easy as hell too. Like, yo, what's the Ice King nigga? Oh yeah. Game of Thrones, like, yo.
I stopped watching after last season. They got 2 sci-fis.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck they doing? What's up, brother? Yeah. Yo.
Last night, man.
Yo, that shit was just a zombie.
yeah, really. It
was a zombie.
All that, to me, all that 8 seasons of build up, for him to be that easy to kill was just like, it was kind of like, wait. And what was Bran doing? Bran was asleep. He just was watching movies.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, man. He just turned into a weirdo and shit. Like, a nigga fell out the tree and then turned into a weirdo.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Talking about ravens and 3-eyed ravens and shit. I'm like, all right, well, I don't fuck with him at all. But Jon Snow is my guy. I fuck with Jon Snow. Real stand-up guy.
Yeah, I like him. I like him.
Myself.
I like the swords and all of that.
And he was a good guy.
All right, man. So we go start from the beginning. I know you're from Jersey, but to the listeners, where are you from?
From Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn. I thought you were from Jersey. From Brooklyn.
I was born in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And then kind of migrated to Jersey.
All right. When did you start rapping?
Well, when?
When?
Probably when I got out of high school. So, probably like 18, 19 years old.
You gotta give us some year. Like, what round years was this?
Like 97.
97, so
96.
Hove and X is on top. You out of high school. Was you working? Was you trying to go to college? Did you know you was going to rap? Was you hustling? Where was your mindset at that age?
Money.
It makes sense. I get it.
I try to do different things though. I just wasn't no nigga that just hit the streets and shit. Like, I try to do different things, but when that shit ain't work, that's when I did something else that had to work. You know what I'm saying? So I tried. I went to college. I did everything, man. But that shit wasn't for me. And then I just did the other shit. I tried my hand and I was pretty good at it.
I hear that. So I guess the next question would be, because we as the public, at least I know for most of us, we don't hear you until the mixtape days, like Desert Storm, Clue, Joey, Fab, and all them. So I'm guessing in between there, what age does that happen?
That's like 20, 22, 23. But even before that though, I was writing and shit. I was writing for people and shit. That was my first introduction. Like I wrote for Puff and shit. I wrote for mad people. Vita from Murder Inc. I was writing for her. I was writing for her when she was doing that Murder Inc. shit. Who else? Lala Anthony. She was about to. I wrote a couple albums for her. She ain't never dropped them though.
Yeah, I remember hearing her rap with Petey Crack one time. I guess that she was trying to gear up after the hip hop DX shit.
Yeah. So I was writing for her. Me and Stack Bundles was writing for her. That's how that came together. Me and Stack Bundles was writing for her. And, the rest is history. But even before that Desert Storm shit, I was writing and doing shit.
So you writing? I feel like with Puff with the writing, I feel like what's the writing? Is the writing money? Is there contracts in that, or do you just get a check? You just give you cash? Because I've heard Cam tell stories like that too, where he's like they just gave him $5,000 to write a song and that was it.
Shit, they didn't give me nothing.
So that was just. So that's just paying your dues.
No, I was young, man. I was young nigga from the street. I don't know nothing about no publishing and all that other shit. I'm just happy. Yeah, let me get a little. I was just happy to be there. Actually, I ain't know the game. So I didn't. One of my OGs put me in a situation now, and I started writing for the nigga. I didn't ask for no money or nothing. I didn't even know you get paid for something like that. I didn't.
Thought you just helping like they just helping somebody out.
Right, appreciate it. No, I was trying to get on. Like I'm trying to pop.
I hear that though. I mean,
like I write for this nigga. I'm thinking I'm right for him. He finna sign me or some shit. Like I don't know how this shit works.
So this is just my assumption because I don't know. This is exactly why you're on here as we're going through history. So back of course, I know this is settled, but back when you and Joe were going through your stuff, Joe said, of course, when he was on, he wanted to bring you on. Instead, you signed with Clue directly. Is that true?
Nope.
All right.
I never signed a record deal in my life.
Oh, so he was never. So it was. I always thought. Well, that's what he said. But I always thought y'all was signed because y'all had the whole him, you, Stack, all y'all. Y'all was like a team.
Ain't nobody sign me. I'm unsignable. First of all, you can't control me. Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna tell me? Yo, you can't put this record out, or you can't rap like this, or you can't. I'm not listening to none of that shit. So you can't sign me. I'm unsignable. You can't control me. I'm my own shit. I do my own thing. I do what I want to do. So I never signed no deal ever. Ever. Now, all right, so I just thought about something. I did sign one contract one time for $300. And this is when I was doing the Pain and Glory album. So I signed like a one-off. I don't know what the shit is. I signed this shit. And they told me I couldn't put the album out. I said, man, fuck y'all. I put that shit out myself. I put it out anyway. So I still see the exec that signed me. He be like, yo, man. I'll be like, don't worry about it. You be all right. It's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do?
I mean, yeah, it's already out now.
Man, what are you gonna do? Like, so the niggas sign these contracts and they uphold them shits and want to be stand up. No, well, I'm signing a contract. I can't do this. You can't do that to me. I don't give a fuck what you say. You sign me. You better know what you getting yourself into.
Would you ever sign with a major?
Never.
In the independent money is usually where it's at. I mean, I would guess that, especially in ours, in your lane, like independent might be a lot easier, more freedom.
It's easier for me. I like to do what I like. I like to do what I want to do. So for you to some exec to tell me I got a meeting at this time, or I got to go to the studio at this time, or I can't go to the studio, nah, I ain't with that shit. Like even with doing like interviews, like I don't like doing them shits. I do them when I want to. So
sorry for asking.
Nah, I'm just saying like I told you to catch up with me. Like, yo, just
True.
you catch up with me, and I'm in the right state of mind. We can do it.
That's a fact.
You a brother you coming up. I like niggas seeing niggas come up. So any way I can help do with that, I'm gonna help. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. It's blessings.
Right.
So keeping it in that time period, trying to think.
I know I'm all over the place, but
no, that's cool. That's the shit. It's my show. It's my job to keep it on track the way that's on me. So to keep that time period, where what's that run like? What is the Desert Storm mixtape era run? Because that mixtape era was a blur of its own. I remember I was talking to Stack Selector about that. And he was just talking about how it was like the Wild West. So I just want to, what was the mixtape run like in that 2000s?
it was like the Wild West. Wild West. A lot of money though. Money that we didn't realize that we could have got. A lot of money left on the table. I just remember just bags of money. Like when Clue used to drop his tape, man, he used to have like $150K in a bag, man. Like after he do a run, 150, 200K on one run. Nah, it was crazy. So that run was crazy. You see they got drum ass. The feds came and got his ass.
That they said that was the day mixtapes died. A few DJs I talked to said that was the day they were like, when that happened, everybody knew shit was about to change.
The money was crazy.
That's what I said. It was too much money just rolling around, just unregulated. They were like, the labels were
unregulated, right? They couldn't control it. So like before streaming came,
pretty much, yeah.
And Napster.
Shit, streaming feels like it's what regulated the game because the labels were having trouble. Because even with mixtapes after drama, music was still coming online freely. It feels
Napster, Napster, and all the
So
all the mother motherfuckers.
Yeah, Apple Music and the other shit, Spotify and whole shit. Damn, it split my mind quick. I forgot what the whole thing's called that second, whatever. But it seems like all of that has kind of curved all the leaking. Like now everybody's got a subscription to one of these places and.
Yeah, they had to put their little filthy hand in this shit because they couldn't just let us run around and get money like that. So of course they had to regulate it. And the crazy part is they regulate it and then they tell us how much money we get off each stream. Like they just came up with a fucking number. Like they didn't ask nobody, can't come up with a theory of what we should get paid. It's like just get these motherfuckers half a penny each stream. Like who came up with that number?
It feels like the rules, like they're not real rules. I've actually had this discussion before. I was telling somebody, I'm like, somebody just made the rules up. I'm like, so all these rules that are in place, it looks
somebody
as
made
if,
them up.
Yeah, they're made to be broken. I feel like independently, there's so much money out here. I feel like more than ever in the music industry because now people, like I said, they'll stay independent. They'll do their own merch. They'll have all types of different things going. And you can bring it all back to you versus cutting everybody out. Absolutely.
Yeah, but to answer your question, that run was crazy. Frenetic. Like you said, it was a blur. Shit was a blur, man. So much shit happened. But yeah, it was a blur. It was a good time though.
Were you and Stack close? You and Stack Bundles?
Yeah. I'm like my brother.
How did it affect you when he passed?
It fucked me up.
No,
Definitely fucked me up. Yeah, that shit fucked me up. But that's why I keep his name. I keep his name relevant. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I can. Whenever I drop, you're gonna hear his name and shit like that.
So with when I look at that team, what made you go your separate ways?
Personalities.
It was too many. I mean, which would make sense because there's a lot of people with strong personalities and strong lyrics in one place. It was a lot of y'all. It was a lot. I mean, Clue had at least he had one thing on. He had a lot of wolves in one room.
I'm the biggest wolf, though.
I like that.
But
it seemed like, I mean, relationship wise, it's like I said, now I know you and Joe went to y'all thing, y'all are cool, but it seemed like all y'all, I mean, are you still close with him, with Clue, with Fab? Because it seemed like Fab always made a point for a while that he always used to put you on his projects.
I ain't talked to Fab in a minute. We good though. Me and Hitch, Fab, Paul Kane, Joe, we all good.
Paul Kane.
Yeah.
I used to I liked Paul Kane. Why did he stop rapping?
Kane fire.
Yeah, I like Paul. I always tell people that. I like Paul Kane. I used to be one of my favorites out the crew. I'm like, but he just don't rap like that. He only rap with Fab.
Kane be bullshit, man. He need to get his ass up and start rapping. He be bullshit, but nah, Kane was dope. But I ain't got no problem with none of them. Like I said, it was just a lot of egos, a lot of personalities, a lot of money to be made, and a lot of people wasn't making it.
I feel like a lot of artists run into that problem at some point, at least from that era, from that part of the era. They feel like they all come up like when you do your ledger with the money, it's like it's just not adding up the way I would.
It never do. But like I said, that's a pass. I always like to say your path is your path. That was my path. I had to go through that to become this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
So I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that.
All right. So what year? I'm trying to think. What year does everybody split?
2004, maybe. I don't know.
All right. So that's early 2000s. Because I'm trying to run through your break when you Resurgence. I know you always talk about your jail stint in your songs. Of course, I don't know you personally. So did you go to prison for a period of time?
Yeah. I went away 2009.
Mm-hmm.
But I was at a lengthy trial or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going through that for like a year since 2007 all the way up to 2009. Then went away in 2009. So came back 2011 on parole, and I just picked up where I left off. I tried.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but like I said, that came later on.
All right. So I see you have projects from like 2016. Now, this is just from fans' perspective. Your bars got different, very recent from me. I feel like you've gotten better, like as somebody should with their craft, right? Like it's not a bad thing. Everybody should get better with time if that's what you keep doing. So the evolution, I wanted to come to like before the Ransom I knew, I'm not gonna speak for myself. The Ransom I knew, you was like a street rapper. You still are, but I'm saying I used to hear you on more the same type of street rap stuff. Now I'm hearing you on soulful beats. I'm hearing you taking more liberties, more chances, even on the hooks and stuff. I'm like, man, like I can hear the evolution in your music. So I want to say, is that something personal, or you just feel like, are you gonna be like, hey, that was always me? I was always this nice.
Nah, I just was growing, man. When y'all heard me, I just started rapping. Like I just was fresh, like early. Like I said, I got out of high school 97, and I was just toiling around. But I was fresh. I was fresh when I first entered the game. So I just was growing, man. I was growing, like, and I felt like I was nice. But looking back at it, I was probably not that nice. You know what I'm saying? Looking back at it, but nah, this is growth, man. I think I seen more, I live more, just growing. Yeah, I don't like niggas who talk about the same shit, man. Like you a 40-year-old rapper and shit. You still talking about fucking crazy? It's like that should be crazy to me, man.
Nah,
you can't be still talking about Jack Mac tops and nah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Tuna and doing the, and all this other shit.
Nah, you definitely can't like you can't rap about the same shit. Hope said that, like, you know, he said it once, like, you want to hear my old stuff, go listen to my old shit. Like,
Yeah,
I can't be the same person.
Can't be that guy. Like, I can't be that guy. I got kids and shit. I done been through some shit. I done lost people. I done gained people. No, I can't talk about the same shit. I can't even say it. I can't even say it the way I used to say it.
Mm.
If you hear me before, I was angry. I ain't angry no more. Now I just want people to know shit.
Mm.
I'm not angry at nothing. Before I was angry all the time. I was angry.
Nick,
and you heard it.
Nah, you definitely sounded aggressive. Now I definitely couldn't tell you if you was angry or not because I'm not you, but you definitely had it was a very more aggressive style.
I'm telling you, I was angry. Furious all the time. Very angry person. But I ain't like that no more. I just want people to listen.
With my first project hearing you recent when I got back into you was your scenes. You had your deleted scenes. You had with Nicholas Craven. I mean, if I'm saying that right. Let me see.
Yeah.
Nicholas Craven. How did y'all hook up? Because I feel like y'all got a mean duo going on. So I just want to say, like, how did that hook up? Where the chemistry?
I used to hear his shit. I was a fan a little bit on the low. Like, he had did some shit for Makami, a beat for Makami, and Etho. One of my favorite artists is Etho. So he had did some shit with Etho. I was like, oh, this shit fire. So that's how he got on my radar.
Mm.
And then, you know, he had my email. He used to just send me beats, man. Like waves and waves and waves of beats. Like hundreds, thousands. You laughing? The man sent me like close to probably 2,000 beats.
2,000? God damn, that's a lot of music.
I'm paraphrasing. It's probably more than that. It's
So
probably more.
So what makes you open the folder and just be like, you know what? It's for 2,000 of these motherfuckers. Let me.
I went gone. I ain't had nothing to do. I said, why this nigga sending me all these beats? But he kept doing it. Kept sending them. And I rapped on one of them. That was in there. And that was it. I rapped on one of them. And I was like, damn, this just sound all right.
Sounds good. Sounds like I got something. Nah, that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, because for me, it was my man. He actually told me to say it too. My man Shy was the one who sent it. He was like, hey, man, y'all heard from Ransom in a while? I was like, yeah, I know Ransom. I'm like, it's been a while since I haven't heard him recently. He was like, yeah, he got some shit. And then he sent it. I was like, I'm taking a listen. I was like, oh. I was like, he got some shit. I'm like, I like this. And I think I really make a good duo. Obviously, y'all keep working. So, I mean, y'all both agree, obviously. But
yeah.
Nah, I think it's shown, and this is again speaking. You can interrupt and you can put your own 2 cents in this, but I think it's shown because I like to think more people have known about you in the recent times. I'm saying versus when we were talking about it's been years from the Desert Storm days. More people are back talking about you. I mean, I've heard Rory. I had that on the thing. Rory brought you up. They bring you up on the Button podcast. I mean, pretty frequently as a recent when it comes to year-end lists, and even before it's talking about new art. Well, it's funny. Not a new artist, but you know what I mean? Artists that have come back on the radar. And I mean, I seen you got a placement on the Griselda soundtrack for the movie. Like, people are noticing. This isn't something where you're just recording and, it's for you and your homies. Not that that's bad, but I'm just pointing out, like, I know you have to notice that, all right, like, now they know who I am. Because it's one thing to know you the wolf, but it's another thing to realize that other people start to realize it.
I don't know. Them Desert Storm days are pretty fucking crazy, man. It wasn't social media.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you couldn't tell. But back in those days, I was probably more popular, I would say, because when you go outside and people go asking for your autograph.
No. I didn't mean like more. I'm saying like as far as since those days, I feel like this is you're relevant in the hip hop circles again. And it's not one of them things where it's just like I said, it's not just you and your homeboy saying like, no, people are taking notice. And that's what I was saying. Like, how do you feel about that? Because like I said, you got some shit, but it's gotta feel some type of way when you're like, all right, Now these motherfuckers know I got some shit. Like they know I'm on it.
Right. To me, like if you can't be late to the party with me. If you late to the party, I'm gonna say fuck you. You just can't get in. You just can't get in the party. So you gotta be early on the party with me. I don't give a fuck if you a journalist. I don't give a fuck if you motherfucking. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Mm.
You can't just jump on the bandwagon with me.
Mm.
So I can't be like, oh, man, when everything is at its height, you like, man, I always knew you got it. I always knew you had it. You can't be one of them niggas with me. Cause I tell you, no, you didn't. You ain't know I had it. I seen your tweets, niggas. I seen your bitter tweets. I'm listening. I look at everything. So I know who with me and who ain't with me. So you can't be late to the party with me. Cause I'm gonna call you out.
I see.
Facts.
So how did that Griselda situation work out? Did they reach out? Because I'm honestly excited. I would love to hear you on some Griselda shit. So you mean seeing that placement, I was kind of happy as a fan.
I don't know about the Griselda didn't reach out. Benny, I got a personal relationship with Benny.
Mm. Yeah, he was on one of his I seen him on Flea Lord track.
Yeah, so he just hit my jack.
Mm.
Like, yo, I need something. And I gave it to him. Just that simple. So yeah, Benny, I fuck with Benny.
Benny's hard. He's definitely one of the hardest people out.
That's my guy. He a good guy too. So he asked me to do something, I did it. So that's how that came about.
Definitely want to hear some more you from Benny, both of y'all in the future. I definitely want to hear some more collabs. Just gotta throw that out there.
It's coming.
Throw that to the universe.
It's coming. Don't worry about it. It's coming.
This is just something to ask. Do you know Rory personally, or was that just another thing of a fan hearing your music? Like how we just heard it, like we're just like, yo, it's nice, like that type of thing.
I don't know Rory. I don't know Parks personally. I know them now, but I didn't know them before. I just knew Joe.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I didn't know them.
Mm-hmm.
I never met them. So yeah, it's just them showing love.
That's genuine.
They show love.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I don't know them from a can of paint.
But that's how you want it. That's how anybody want it. You rather, it's cool to get the love because somebody knows you. Of course, they're your friends as they're supposed to do, but it's always better when people appreciate the work.
Facts.
Yeah,
no, yeah. That's why I appreciate them fellas. I always shout them out. I always say, man, I appreciate y'all. I text them. I'm like, yo, I appreciate y'all guys, man. Especially Parks. Parks is my guy.
Parks on the instruments. Parks on the
board. That's my guy right there.
So what producers, rappers, who do you want to work with?
The legends, man. Alchemist, Premier.
I would love to hear you with some Alchemist shit. Period. That would love that.
Alchemist, Premier, Pete Rock. All of them. Havoc.
Yeah. Ooh. Havoc got some dark beats too.
Shit, RZA, whoever. I don't fuck whoever.
I know you're serious, man. Because you just said it out of nowhere. RZA. Nah, I mean, look.
RZA, Dr. Dre.
Nah, that Alk shit. I would love to hear some Alk. Because that's I feel like them styles, they just go right. Alchemist, all he do is smoke and make beats. So I feel like that would be beautiful.
Waiting on him.
Alchemist, you hear him? Come on, we gotta get you out here.
I'm waiting on you. I know you hear me.
I feel like Alk just seemed like somebody. The way I look at his career, it seemed like somebody got tracked down. But once you track him, I feel like it seems like anybody that tracks him, then he's once if the chemistry's there, because that's what it looks like. I see people all the time, like Freddie was saying, he was like, I always wanted to work with Alk. He was like, I want to work with him for the longest. He said, and we would just always text and it would never connect, and it finally did.
I'm waiting, man. Like I said, I'm here. I ain't gonna live and die by it. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. But it's when people be like, yo, man, where's the Griselda track, or where's the Betty track? Where's the Alchemist track? I'm like, it ain't me, motherfucker. I'm right here. Tell them motherfuckers that I went out, I'm ready to go. Don't ask me, I'm ready.
Well, speaking of that, so I thought that project we discussed earlier, I thought it was new. You said you had it done in December, you took it down, blah blah blah. So what is the next project looking like? Are you working on anything? Are you like kind of taking a break? What's it look like?
Nah, I never take no break. Got some shit with Premiere. Look like that's gonna happen. We'll see.
Duffel bag on Premiere. I'm interested. That's intriguing. I'm trying to imagine you on the record scratches.
Yeah, we'll see though. It looked like it's gonna happen. Of course, me and Spesh. He gonna produce a whole joint for me. He Rock.
I feel like Rock Marciano would make something with you. I feel like that's just like there.
Tell him that.
Yeah, no, that just feels like something that he would even just have. Like, yeah, I have the beats, I have the folder. Actually, it just sounds like because I just imagine all the people he works with. You and Stove God would sound good too.
Yeah, man, Stove God on the last project I did. He on there twice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just picturing people. Like, I could definitely see someone you and Stove God on a project together. Because that's why I say, like, I was like, I feel like Rock Marciano, where's he at? Like, he should definitely have done. Nah, but I feel like even if all that stuff's coming, I just believe in it just because the way that you're rapping right now, that energy, that hunger, it's gonna come.
Me and Rock was supposed to work. Maybe like 2-3 years ago. That's when I stepped away. We was close, but it ain't never happened. So that's dead. It's dead. We just gotta make it happen.
That's an interesting tidbit, though. What made you step away?
I just had other opportunities and shit, behind the scenes and shit like that. I just had better opportunities behind the scenes. So I started, working with record labels and shit, developing artists. So I was doing my executive shit for like 3 years. And then and then in 2021 I just came back like fuck it.
You willing to talk about any of the artists you helped?
Well, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was doing my exec shit, I would post them and do that stuff like that. And I was doing a lot of writing too. I'm doing a lot of writing. I'm not gonna say who I wrote for.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want you to go chatty patty.
Nah.
That's why it's ghostwriting. I wouldn't have you do that.
Right. A lot of people do that though.
I think
I ain't gonna do that.
Corny. I was like, it's ghostwriting. Like that, I'm pretty sure that's what they're paying you to do.
Right.
Like, they don't want you to spread their business, but it feels like some artists, I guess to be fair, because I'm not in their world, I guess they get to a point in their career where they are a little frustrated and they don't feel like they're getting the respect they deserve. So this is how it goes.
It could be that. It could be that. But yeah, I just don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's business. You know what I mean? I separate business from other shit. So I don't like people in my business. So I wouldn't say it.
All right, man. We're gonna take it more lighter. We'll close out with a lighter note. I'm sure you watch sports, right, Rand? Please don't tell me you don't watch sports. It's gonna make it not fun. All right. I'm just making sure. Please, I'll get on.
I'm like,
people will be like, they'll just give me the the run by the mill stuff. I like LeBron. I like Tom Brady. I'm like, come on, man. I know you don't watch sports.
What? I'm like Stephen A. I'm way.
All right. You right up my alley then. All right.
I'm Max Kellerman. I'm Max Kellerman.
We about to see. We maybe might have a debate. So keep it fun. So first of all, who's your favorite NBA team? Who is that?
I don't got a favorite NBA team. I just like the game.
Like you got players?
Yeah, I got players.
All right. Who's your favorite player? Who you like to watch?
I like Braun. I like Braun.
Mm-hmm.
I like Ja. I like Ja Morant.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog. Hope his angle gets better.
Yeah, nah, he's crazy. I like Westbrook's. I like the way Westbrook attacks shit.
Yeah, but the Wizards look like they got worse.
He's not a piece. He's not a piece you could just put on any team. He's not a piece you could probably win a championship with. But if you said who I like to see play, I like to see him play.
No,
I just say he's gonna win.
You bring up Russ though. I mean, it just falls to the conversation because he got to
a Melo. He like a Melo. Like to me, I always said Melo would never win a chip doing what he do.
Yeah, I think Melo just he liked to do what he liked to do, and I don't think he wanted to change his game. I think he just felt like I'm good at this part of the game. Y'all need to figure everything else out. Yeah, I need to figure, and that don't work a lot of times for championship teams. I mean, even Kobe had to change. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I like this. I just like the game. You know what I'm saying? I like the game. I used to love the Bulls, but then I just fell out of love with once Mike left, and so I just started fucking with players. So AI was my guy for a long time. But I enjoy watching the game. So it's not really just one particular play I like to watch. Like, oh, let me tune in because Ja playing, not like that, but it's just I like the game.
Think the Lakers gonna repeat?
Yeah,
I think they are too. I think the only team that can challenge is the Clippers. I can't really see anybody else. Everybody else feels like second or the Nuggets. The Nuggets actually have a really good squad. I give them that.
It's soft, man.
They were young. I don't think they're soft. You think they're soft?
Who on that team is gritty?
I think Jokic is a problem.
I didn't say that he wasn't a problem. There's no grit.
I mean, but see what's your definition of grit? You don't have to be a Marcus Morris or a Cousins to be grit to me.
Yeah. Yes, you do. You need that.
So you think that's what they're missing?
Who won the championship last year?
Okay, the Lakers beat them, but they're young. I don't think it's because of their.
They got some grit. They had grit, man.
But I mean, to keep it.
Why do you think Udonis Haslem? Why do you think he's still get a check, man?
I mean, okay.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because he's a gritty player, and he's a part of the Heat culture.
Culture, yeah.
And that's what Pat. Like that's what we know. Go ahead.
Who gonna give you that? Or who gonna give you that? Michael Porter Jr.
No, he's
soft.
He's soft.
All right, Dad. What are you talking about? I'm giving you real shit.
Because I don't think their toughness. I think he's soft, but there's a soft player on every team for the most part. I don't think that's what's holding them back more so than them just not having, because them making the Western Conference Finals for a team like that, that's what you want. You're like, oh, they're on the upswing.
When Kobe and them lost to Boston, what did he say?
Oh, Kobe
said, soft. He said we
soft. Gasol was soft that year.
That's one player, right? That was one player, right?
Oh God. All right, I'll give you that. That was a good example. That you. But I like the Nuggets, but I think I got LA winning just because I think their bench got better. They got Schroeder. I mean, I don't see anybody in the West but Kawhi in them. And Paul George is not, to me. You go to soft. I think he's mentally soft. I don't know if he's physically.
Yeah, he's soft.
I think that dude is.
They got enough grit over there to cover up his softness, but it ain't. Not last year. Last year, his softness just came and just dominated. His softness dominated.
I can't get with PG in 2-point game. I just can't do it. Like, there's no excuse. Like,
nah, ain't no excuse for that.
You're a superstar, bro.
Kawhi wasn't lighting shit up either, too, man.
Kawhi
wasn't lighting shit up either.
I think Kawhi stuff is. I don't think anybody would ever confuse him with not getting his job done. I think Kawhi stuff is what everybody kind of said it was. Is like you can't. there's only so long you can pull that card where you just don't, you separate yourself from everybody. You just go, I'm gonna come on the court and do me. I mean, it's a team, it's a sport. This isn't like, look, you rap. When you rap, you can be a solo act. you can be as, I mean, I'm pretty sure you know a lot of rappers. You can be as private as you want to be. You could be you can do whatever you want because it's your world, it's your vision, it's your artistic value. But you can't do that in sports. I mean, you can, but only for so much. Like
that's true.
Kobe learned that the hard way. He was like, I know I'm better than all these niggas, but I gotta bring them all in.
Yeah, you have to. Nah, but I got the Lakers. I got the Lakers again.
Yeah, I got the Lakers.
It's gonna be Lakers Bucks.
The Bucks. See, I was going to the East. That was gonna be how I was going. So you think the Bucks come out the East? I don't believe in them at all.
We'll see, man. They gritty.
Yeah, but Giannis he has no go-to move.
He don't need it, man. I didn't say he was gonna win.
No, but I come out the East. You think they haven't come out the East yet? They seem to always get hung up in the playoffs, and because in crunch time, Giannis can't get a bucket when they need a bucket.
Well, if Miami ain't there, because Miami got the grit.
Yeah, I mean that's
if Miami
in Boston, don't sleep on Tatum and Brown.
Who?
Tatum and Brown. Sleep on Boston. They always overachieve though. That's what you can't say that they don't be getting knocked out early.
They gritty.
That's what I'm saying.
They got what Denver don't got.
We're talking about the Bucks. Don't bring back to Denver.
The
Talk
Bucks
about your
got grit too. They got grit too.
I don't know if they got enough to. They just look. How you feel about Denver? That's how I feel about. I feel like they got to prove it to me.
But luck on simple luck could get you out the East. Luck could get you out the East. Come on, Miami. They gritty, but come on, yo, Miami.
It was definitely a COVID. If you want to call it a COVID fluke, definitely.
Luck, whatever you want to, however you want to do it.
Yeah, this whole bubble fucked everything up. I mean,
hey man, like I said, coming out the East, anything can happen out the East. I got the Bucks. You never know what can happen. I got the Bucks though. We're
gonna timestamp this. I got it, Lakers. I'm gonna go Lakers. Sixers. That's my pick.
That's a nice safe pick.
How does it say? You picked the Bucks. They've been in the Eastern Conference Finals both years. All right.
Yeah, but we talking about this year.
That's what I'm saying. So my pick is
the Sixers lighting shit up.
Oh, just as much as the Bucks. Just as much as the Bucks.
Nah, no, they not. The Bucks look a little.
We're gonna timestamp this, and we'll bring it back up in this season. I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna tag you like, Ray, remember you told me, and we go.
Please. I'm always right. Trust me.
I'm always. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now I know. All right. I know what's like hanging with you. You just say you always right. I'm like, come on, man.
I'm always right. Look, stamp it. Lakers, Bucks.
We are. We're gonna stamp it. Nah, man. Thanks for coming on. I know you got shit to do. You got
definitely
your own life, your own kids. You got music to make.
Yeah, I'm in the studio now, man.
Don't be afraid to send me music before it drops.
I got you.
I love to hear music, and I would definitely get it out because I like your shit. I'm actually a fan, not just interviewing. That's the reason why, and to get that out, that's the reason why I reached out to you. Heard the music, and I was like, one, I was happy to hear that you were making music again because like I said, I did not know you were even back to making music, and I was also happy to hear it was good. And obviously that's what matters. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like sports we're just talking about. You can be as cool as you want, but the talent is what dictates if people are gonna listen and all that. And your talent is really what it was. And I was like, man, I'm gonna reach out to him because I want to. I can't even find a lot of interviews with you. There you have some out there. I was like, I don't think he's even doing a bunch. So I was like, I just want to see if I can get what I feel like he's thinking or what he's going through just to get it out because I actually see bright things in the future. So like you said,
appreciate it, man.
I want to be on the train before it goes.
I got you. Look, you already did, man. I got you. Look, you reached out. I'm like, all right, at some point I got to do it because, I see you're a young brother, trying to make shit happen. And I'm like, let me help out. And, by interview, that's nothing and shit. So let me help out any way I could. And that's what I'm doing. So even if you're trying to get to another artist that I got a good relationship to, I'll try to plug it and shit like that just to kind of help you out. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm about. I'm about helping, trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Real people. I don't like that. I don't like there's certain people that I don't fuck with. So I had to sit back and watch you for a little bit to see.
All right, well, hey man, they always say somebody's always watching, and we went and they
never know.
And they watching when you don't know they're watching. So that's dope.
Yeah,
definitely when this COVID shit ends, man. Hopefully it shit ends soon when people start doing shows again. Definitely when you come around to Philly, man, me and my people, we gonna get a ticket. We gonna go, man, because we got our little list of people we want to see. I was like, yeah, we gotta check Ransom out when he come to TLA or something. I figured that's the place you would probably be going to. So hopefully y'all can start doing shows again. We're not even gonna talk about. I know that's fucking up money. So
yeah, we'll get to that when everything happens for a reason. That's how I look at it, man. Like everything happens for a reason. Even this shit. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't probably be doing what I'm doing if it was like everything has to happen the way it has to happen. And it might be fucked up. People dying and all this shit is fucked up. But in order for certain things to happen, certain things have to happen. So that's how I look at life. I just look at it helps me cope easier. You know what I'm saying? So with all this wild shit going on, I'm like, damn. But if this shit wasn't going on, would I even be making music? Probably, maybe not.
You 100%.
I don't know.
You definitely 100% right.
So that's how I look at it, man. That's how I look at it.
All right, before we log off, you got anything to plug?
Go get that crime scenes, man. Go get that crime scenes, man. And 2021, be on the lookout. Me, Shay, and Spesh, the whole trust. We definitely got an album we doing all together. We're gonna start recording for that soon. But we working, man.
Give them my IG where they can contact you.
The Real Ransom. The Real Ransom is the IG, and the Twitter is Ransom PLS. And just holler at me. I talk to everybody online, man. I even the haters, man. I talk to everybody.
All right, y'all heard where you can hit him. You can hit Ransom on Instagram, on Twitter, and don't accept this invite with the haters. I feel like Ransom's one of them rappers that actually will come see you about the shit you say. So y'all might want to tread lightly.
It could get there, but I'm a family man. But if I see you, I'm gonna put hands on you.
All right, hey man, thanks for coming on. Trust me, I really appreciate it, man. We've been playing the phone tag, so thanks a lot. And
yeah, you got my number, man.
Make some hot shit in the studio, man. So that's what we want.
That's all I do. I don't know how to do nothing else.